Hello everybody, Brandon Carey is here, and today we are going to play a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels. Now, in the time since I last played this, I actually managed to assemble all of the cards for this Zoodiac Tri-Brigade deck, which to this day is still like one of the more popular decks in the meta. Because it's a very powerful deck, but more importantly, a lot of the core pieces are either of rare or common rarity. Like for people by Magic, the equivalent of being common and uncommon. Which makes it very, very cheap to build. Like, you do see a lot of ultra rares and super rares in this deck. But with the exception of the Fire Formation and the Zoodiacs in the deck, and a couple of the extra deck monsters, the vast majority of the ultra rare cards in this deck are staples of the format. Let me just move this down a little bit. And for those of you who are not less familiar with card games, that just means they are cards that can go in almost any deck without feeling out of place. And as most of those cards are most of the rares are those staples. And the actual skeleton in the deck is of more or less like commons and uncommons. This is an incredibly easy deck to build compared to some of the other decks you'll find in Master Duels. And that's part of why it is so popular. Anyone who's played Master Duels for as long as it's been out is probably already well aware of this. So I'm not explaining too much, but like I've assembled this I've had assembled for the past couple of weeks, and I've been playing it, but I haven't really had a good chance to stream Master Duels in those couple of weeks. So now that I finally have the chance, we're going to do ranked. I'm not doing the synchro event because I don't have a deck for it. And frankly, I hear it's not great. I don't know how it... The synchro event is an interesting beast. We're going to go second because this deck kind of just does better second because we have so many hand traps. There's so much disruption that going second is actually preferable to going first most of the time, in my experience. Oh, we got Ash Blossom. That's a good card to have in the opening hand. And we have Formation to get out 10k, or to get out sent to the graveyard. That's probably worth Ash Blossoming, actually. I've never seen this deck before, so I kind of had to make a guess. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Sent to the graveyard. A lot of dinosaurs. Don't see... Wait. What? You can destroy cards in the hand? I'm not sure what I'm looking at right now. Fortunately, unless they have a hand trap, we will be able to kind of go off. They are digging deep in their deck, though. I don't particularly care for this. Volvasaur. Whenever a monster's effect is activated. Oh, that's not great. That's kind of annoying, actually. Oh, this is annoying. This is a really bad first, like, opening match to the game. Oh, if I had Max C, this would be a lot better, though. If I had drawn my Max C, this would have been a lot more interesting. Because I'd probably deck myself out at that point. One random card from your opponent's hands. That's not the worst thing to lose, honestly. You're still playing! Oh my god! I don't even know what the boss monster is that they're searching for. I'm still kind of baffled. I've never seen this deck before in my life. Mecha Phantom Beast, okay. I don't know where you're going. Where you're going with this. Where are we going? I'm trying to understand what the actual, like, end game here is. Is this a Baron de Fleur? Rose Garden Maiden. I'm not sure how you're gonna, like, win at this stage. There are already 15 cards in their deck. Coral Dragon, okay, that... Okay. Okay. I would love to draw Lightning Vortex right now. It's actually been a hot minute since I've seen a deck this long for its turn. It's actually been a hot minute since I've had this happen. Because I didn't draw my hand traps. They countered my Ash Blossom, which would have shut this whole thing down. Oh, are they just trying to get into my hand? They might regret that. Yeah, they're going to regret that. I'm going to activate Tri-Brigade Kit. That's fine. Okay, so this is going to take forever and a half. Is there a strategy just to get rid of my entire hand? This is mind-numbing. Holy shit. If only I had my Max C. If I was able to draw Max C, this would have been great. Because I would be getting all this card advantage off of this and just probably win the game. Oh my fucking god. You got it. I don't care anymore. It was a hand destruction strategy. They were trying to get rid of my hand, and they succeeded. Congratulations. I'm gonna move on. Um, the I just didn't get the interactivity that I needed to get that really going. Normally, I have a lot more removal than that in my hand, or hand traps, ways of interacting with the opponent on turn one. I didn't have those, so I wasn't able to do anything. Infinite Imperm is nice to have. Alright? You gonna do something? Never mind. Well, that's a win. Oh, trap tricks. Oh, you were probably a bot. Oh, I just beat a bot. Because they didn't have the Eater of Millions combo. That was almost definitely a bot. They didn't get the... I didn't have the 15 card extract they need to beat me, so they just surrendered. I'll take the free win. Whatever. There's actually been a problem I hear with the meta. And this is my first time I've ever gotten this far in the meta to understand the problem. Where there is a combo that is so easy to pilot that there is a bot that handles it. DD. What is DD Savant Keeper? What does that do? Control return to the hand, dark cards from your hand to the deck. Your deck to the hand. Okay. This is probably a good time to imperm, actually. So they don't get that search. Hopefully that'll shut down their turn. It does not. At least we do have Fractale and 10 keys, so we can go into a Tri-Brigade. What? DDD Flame Genius. In your graveyard, add it to your hand. Okay, we can still lightning storm this board when it's our turn. So we're not in a bad position yet, and they can't attack on turn one. Well, I can get that back. That's good on them. Oh, this is cool. At least they're actually going down on cards. There's 2 cards left in hand. So that's fine. Alright, so if he's destroyed, he can summon one other DD monster. Okay. Change level 4. You take no damage. If normal summon level 5 monster or higher, DD can... Without attributing, you can only use each effective once per turn. Okay. Still not a bad position. Let us start by getting rid of those pendulums. We will play Fire Formation 10 key. See if that gets... Do they have an Ash Blossom? That's fine. Actually, that's good. It's good that they can counter that. Because now we can do our Fractale combo. That's fine. We're going to activate Fractale. They shouldn't have a response. Okay, now we can Kit. Get Kit to throw Nerval in the grave. Use Nerval to bring Karis to our hand. Activate Karis. Pitch this other Nerval to summon Karis. Activate Karis' other ability. Throw 4 cards into the grave, or from the grave to our banished zone. To link summon Shuriag. Shuriag will banish the king, which will mean it doesn't get destroyed. And we will attack the Lamia, which banishes itself. And when they go to send Flame King General to his doom, we will use Revolt next turn to do a link summon and banish it as well. I think that's the strategy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to let that resolve. We're going to do a 3 this time, though. And that will get Rugal to silver. And we're gonna do a bit of a chain here with our graveyard effects. We'll hold on that for a while. Let's bring Fractale out into the grave. And we'll search for our other Fractale. So we can do the chain. I want to banish this Flame General. Yes, yes. You'll get a DD card out. That's fine. No, we're not out. We haven't won just yet. The game is still on. But we are in a good position. New deck to the graveyard. Okay. So I'm looking... I don't know this deck, so I can't really decide. I can't really see how dangerous this is. Use to summon 1D from extra branch monsters listed from a graveyard, including this card. Okay. This could be a problem, actually. Depending on what they have in their extra deck. Fusion Summon. Any effect that will damage to you makes you gain that much LP instead. Okay, that's not... Okay! Oh, that's kind of fucked. But I see why. I see why that's in the deck, because that will make you gain the 1,000 as opposed to lose the 1,000 with this effect once per standby phase. Okay. Another one? Hey, Corbin. I got rid of you already. I hate... Ugh. At the very least, I should be able to play another one. Oh, don't you fucking dare. Okay, that's 1 to 5. Never mind. That should be fine. That's the level fucking 10 monster in your fucking extra deck. Oh my god. Lord have mercy, this is taking forever and a half. Will you please just finish it already? They can't actually out my Shuriag yet, though. Well, I can only banish 1 card per turn. Well, that gets rid of Shuriag. Yeah, that'll do it. Thank God I have a second one. Are you done yet? Now he goes to battle phase. Yes. I guess we'll add Nerval to our hand. That's probably going to crash into our Rugal. I agree with that effect. You gonna crash? I need to banish that king, and then I can crash, and then I can kill this with a Shuriag attack. Still leaves you. This is kind of mind-numbing. The problem is that a lot of the answers to these kinds of tragedies are hand traps, and if you just don't draw them, you can't really play. And I had the one. It can activate. It can negate a spell or trap, which will not be a factor here. Oh, God. Will I actually get to play? Okay, I get to play. That's good to know. Alright, now let's play one of our Fractales. And try to fill our graveyard up a little bit. Oh, you only have the Revolts left. We'll pitch this Nerval. To summon another Karis. If I have any actual targets to grab with it. Well, it's better than nothing. We will play Fractale. Let's try to get a Zoodiac out. Really, this is a result of kind of a bad draw against this matchup. Get rid of the second one. I'm not going to activate that from... I don't know if I have enough damage to actually win this, but... Oh, I'm 400 away. That's frustrating. Oh no! This is lethal! Die! Well, she got something to do now! You can take 1,000 damage! What? They had to do 1,000 damage. They couldn't only negate the one. Mwah. Mwah. Wow. That was miserable. I didn't have any of my hand traps to handle that. At least Zoodiac pulled through. I mean, I did save the duel. It's on stream. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on YouTube. Infinite Imperm. I gotta make sure not to pull the trigger too early. This music has no right being anywhere near as epic or cool as it is. Well, I know I don't have a fucking Ash Blossom. Yeah, this music is way too epic. Way too epic. I love it. Someone doesn't give a shit about their extra deck. Oh, that's because it's low. It's low. Let me boost it on my end. Maybe that'll help. The Phantasm City. What is that? Is treated as Yumi. Did they make a better Legendary Ocean when I stopped playing the game? Returning activate either of this card's effects. Even if this card leaves the field. monster and no other cards are deck to your hand. If your opponent activates a card or effect, and you control no tokens, you may special summon one Phantom Spiral token. Okay. So they have back row. I kind of don't really have a choice but to force them to use it. They've got the Ash Blossom or the counter trap or a trap. They've kind of got. I kind of just had to force them to play it. What is this? If your water monster's level to levels 5 or higher, battles an opponent's monster, destroy that opponent's monster. It doesn't stop me from using this effect. And we will get Zoodiac Throughblade. Do you have a response? Effect monster, stream if this card's effect. Okay, so which effect are you activating? Okay, you make the token. So far, I'm not seeing anything of concern. So we will play Frocktail. Again, if you got a trap, you've got to use it. Throw out Kit. Activate Kit. Throw in Nerval. Activate Nerval. And get out Karis. We're going to activate Karis. Pitching Nerval. I don't know what you mean by Echo from the Graveyard deck. Clarify that for me, please. Because the objective of this Tri-Brigade deck is to fill the graveyard up. Because you can use any of the normal Tri-Brigade monsters can be banished from the graveyard so that you can summon cards from your extra deck, from your fusion deck, with them. And we are going to play this Shuriag. And I'm going to use its ability. It is not a destruction or a banish effect, or a targeted effect, so this Sea Stealth attack will not... Oh! That will save you. That's lame. Oh, you can make a token every turn. That's fucked up. Holy shit. I don't have any spell trap removal, I think. I might be fucked. Huh. Oh, this might actually have fucked me. We'll see. Fucking skill drain. Oh, that's the start of the damage step. That is fucked up. I lose. Good game. Fucking skill drain. God damn it. Fucking skill drain. Oh well. Oh well. I literally had no response to skill drain going off. I had nothing. Yeah, once I assembled the Tri-Brigade deck, I flew through the ranks really quickly. This deck is really easy to pilot. It's really easy to pilot. Level 5 normal monster. Ignite. I would like to think I'm good at card games, but I'm not gonna just sit here and pretend that I didn't have the assistance of a known powerful meta deck. I don't want to just I don't want people to assume that this is pure skill, because it's not, and I would never pretend otherwise. Okay. What's your equip spell? Doesn't seem too bad so far. Thought you only, like, wasn't the whole point? Didn't they limit pendulums at some point? Oh, because there's 2 link zones. I see. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. I don't see any psychic monsters. Oh, we're gonna get Baron de Fleur. Road Warrior. It's not Baron de Fleur, but it could easily lead to one if there's level 2 tuner. Cyberstein? Oh, that's why. What kind of janky shit is this? Didn't have any hand traps. You can't attack this turn. Okay. That was miserable. You have no hand traps, have a hand trap, nothing you can do about it. Let's try again. I had such a fucking great luck streak the other day. I don't know what's going on tonight. I had a great streak yesterday. Literally yesterday. Oh well. I love this game. Fuck this game. I love this game. You know how it be. I'm not drawing any of my hand traps. That is kind of the problem. If you don't have the hand traps in Yu-Gi-Oh!, a lot of this game is just watching your opponents jerk off in front of you. It's, modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Leaves a lot to be desired. I love it, but it is... I am not fighting a virtual world deck with no hand traps. You got it. We're gonna try again. You can fuck off and give that to someone else. I've never lost someone with this avatar before, so we'll find out if the streak continues. Virtual world is frustrating without way to disrupt their graveyard. Oh, the Max C. Oh, that might actually save us. The Max C might actually... Okay, this is a great time to Max C. Because they're already e-tellying. There's e-telly bench during the end phase, so they had to use it. They have to use whatever their Assault Beast. What the fuck? Assault mode activate? I'll draw off that. It's a tuner, so will I get... Is Goyo Guardian still good? That's not Goyo Guardian. I'm glad I take this card advantage, though. Turn phases destroy this card. Unless you send one iron core with a cooking mirror from your hand to the graveyard or reveal a monster from your hand. Okay. Hopefully we draw into the disruption that we need to really stop their combo in its tracks. They are giving us card advantage with their such summons, so I guess they could in theory mill us out. Entirely possible. I hope they do. That'd be funny. Mecha Phantom. Nothing here. Should I draw a card off that? Thank you. Thank you. That's what I want to see. I want to max see all this shit. I appreciate that they're still doing the combo even though I've max-seed. Most people stop at this point. But he is still going. He's still going. I like it. I like the balls. Keep going. I wonder if he's actually trying to mill me out. That would be funny. I wouldn't even be mad if I got milled out for this. This is beautiful. Baron de Fleur. That's not even a threat. Look at this hand. You can't even see some of the cards I have in my hand because... Another Max C. Baron de Fleur should be scary, but I can work around it pretty easily. Oh, Appaloosa is going to be a problem, though. Let's negate the activation. Okay. I can probably work around this, though. If I'm being honest. This is not the worst scenario I could be in. Oh, they are trying to mill me out. We're still on turn 1, by the way. They have summoned this many cards. Infinite Imperm? Wow. I've drawn over half my deck at this point. I don't know how I'm going to actually use this deck. This deck. I do have Imperm. I'm just gonna keep letting them do it though. I'm gonna keep letting them play. If I get milled, I get milled. That is the cost of playing Max C. Okay. See if I can play through their negates. I can't actually see the cards in my hand. This is kind of annoying. That's great. That is beautiful. You got something? Probably not. So let's get rid of this shit. Since you can't use any of these effects. That effect should be negated. Bye. Alright. So now that we finish with that bullshit. Throw a Fractale in the grave. And play Karis. Should have way more than 4. Yes. And, oh, I'm running low on deck, but that's fine. This is kind of what you get for letting me actually just obtain my entire hand. You kind of deserve this, if I'm being perfectly honest. I just drew, like, you let me draw my entire deck out. Of course I have the answers. We're gonna complete this entire chain. Alright, main phase 2. Set 1. Set 2. Set 3. And end phase. I have the discard down. Bye. Bye. These Paw Desires are going to be doing me no good because I'll mill myself out at this rate. Get rid of the Max C. And the other Max C. And one Fire Formation 10 key. We're not completely out of the woods yet, but we are in a... Oh, they're just summoning Ash Blossom? Okay. 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 Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. This is a perfect example of what you should not do. The moment that I played Maxi, their response should have been to stop. But instead, they doubled down. They tripled, quadrupled, quintupled down. And in doing so, by the time my turn came up, I had every single tool I needed. I had almost my entire deck, where I could just play it out and watch them cry. I won because they didn't know they needed to stop. And because they didn't stop, I was able to to draw a fucking half my deck. Let's do one more. Hopefully it's a quick one. If it's not, then oh well. Then we'll finish off. Let's go second, because this seems to be doing well for me so far. Someone's going to tell me that Tri-Brigade should be going first, and they're probably right, but I'm not going to change my strategy anyway. Oh, Eldritch. My hand traps are worthless against Eldritch. I can't exile their Eldritch when they end their turn on it. Yeah, they can get their Eldritch out and then play it. Eldritch is a deck that excels at using playing spells and traps out of their deck or out of their graveyard. So I am not in a great position right now. Like they look a lot worse than they actually are. This is a actually fairly dangerous position I'm in. I can wait till my turn to play that. Yeah, this is Eldritch. I can draw Lightning Vortex. Nah. Now, do you have a counter to that? Please say you do. Alright, let's play 10 key. You counter this. Oh, that's the worst version! Oh, that's awful. I can't even... Like, if they had countered it hard, I would have been in the clear. But they're counting the card, the effect that adds stuff to my hand. Alright, let's try the Pot of Desires. I'm going home. Fuck this. There's no reason for me to play this out. Let's do one more. Eldritch sucks. I came in here really thinking I liked Yu-Gi-Oh! And now I'm not so sure. I guess it kind of goes in spurts and phases. I guess we have Lightning Storm this time, and Infinite Imperm. Hopefully we have a more traditional deck to play against. Eldritch is frustrating because being able to use your entire graveyard, monsters and spell and traps, means that it's hard to determine how much value they actually have on the board. Alright, so let's Lightning Storm this. Force them to use whatever counter traps they have in their hand, on the board. Whatever they're protecting, they're willing to spend half their life points to do it. Damn. Okay, so let's Fractale. They negate, they have a second one, so it's fine. Goes in match. Don't think that actually matters. Oh, it actually does. I think Shuriag is a wind attribute. Shuriag is dark attribute, actually. Huh. They kind of shut down Shuriag. Can I still get Rugal out, though? No, I'm good. No, I'm good. We're gonna Ash Blossom that Max C. And that will save our play. Okay! They saw the writing on the wall. They saw the writing on the wall. That is Yu-Gi-Oh! For you. Sometimes the match can be decided by whether or not you have the hand trap. That is kind of how Yu-Gi-Oh! Works these days, unfortunately. Well, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you view it. But I think that is enough for this evening. Let me collect our dual pass rewards as well. I'm actually holding my gems for now. I don't really have... I mean, I have a couple of decks I want to build. I think I'm actually... Let me check how much... Before we go, because I was thinking of trying out Tri-Brigade Gladiators. How far am I away from finishing this deck? No, this deck is finished. I have to pilot this at some point. This Tri-Brigade Gladiator Beasts shell. You know, just to be a little different than the usual Tri-Brigade decks. A little worse, but also a little more fun, probably, hopefully. I do have it in me, because I want to build an Zoodiac deck, and I have this Heroes deck I want to start building as well. So maybe, we'll see. We'll see. Heroes is going to be a long way off, because it requires so many Ultra Rares. That's a lot of currency. So if Heroes is a thing, it's going to be a long way off. The Zoodiac deck seems more plausible. But for now, we are going to wrap the stream up. And I hope you all enjoy your time watching me play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or watching me watch people play Yu-Gi-Oh! And as is the case in some of these matches. And that's just how it be sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta watch your opponent jerk off for a bit at your expense. But that's fair. That's the kind of way the game is played. If you don't have the hand traps, you're in a bad spot. But for now, remember, y'all, COVID is still a thing. So wear your mask, social distance, wash your hands, get your vaccine, your booster shot. Black lives matter, trans lives matter, stop Asian hate, and all lives cannot matter until minority lives matter. Have a great evening, and I will see you next week. Oh, I will see you on Sunday for more Sly Cooper. Until then, bye guys!